That's one of the great song lines of all time.
You're up.
Okay,
I hate to see her go.
we're going to tie a blooming olive using the super hair, and we're going to do the same thing as we did. We're going to use the same materials, and we're going to add one this time. And when I get to it, I'll tell you what we're going to add. Start my thread, same place, right behind the hook's eye. 4, 5, 6 wraps there to hold it in place. I'm going to clip off the tag in. And this time, I'm going to put a tail on it. I'm going to use the Coq de Lion, or whatever it is. I'm not French, but I am French. But, yeah, but I like to use this as opposed to anything else because of 2 reasons. One, you can see the barbs on it, the bars. Gives you a nice barred effect. And secondly, when you tie this fly, it reduces the bulk. So you get the wrapping with your super hair. It becomes a little better. So I use this. It's a lot finer. It makes a nice tail. And it also gives you then the ability to build a little bit nicer body. We'll pull off a few barbs of it. I'm going to measure it. Mike's got you guys thinking about proportions. This is going to be about the length of the hook shank. Okay, I'm going to start it then right behind the hook side with a soft wrap. And then I'm going to pull it up just a little bit here. Okay. Then I'm going to make a couple more wraps there, and here again, get that thread flat. And we're going to wrap all the way down with our thread as flat as possible. And I didn't use the real good barb part on this, but it's all right. Okay, and this time we're going to stop at our traditional point, right above the barb, okay? I'm going to grab the tail, I'm going to lift it up, and I'm going to bring the thread behind it one time. And then wrap over the top. If you notice what happened when I did that, the tail splayed. It gives you a nice tail on the body.
Now, can you turn it up? Turn the top of the fly to the there's the splay. Okay.
You can see how the tail's splayed out on it, okay? That's from that one wrap. I'm going to clip off the excess up here in front. And here again, I'm going to go forward. Smooth wraps, flat as I can. Real important that you keep your wraps flat on this one. More so than probably the other fly. Okay, I didn't crowd the eye. I'm up close to the eye. I'm going to use 2 greens and a black since it's a bluing olive. Here again, I've got my material already clipped. Take it off the clip. And I'm going to make sure that the ends here are even. I'm going to lay it over the top, and here again make 2 pinch wraps. Okay, and then make a couple more wraps down the shank and pull your super hair back behind the eye. Okay, and now we're going to go ahead, we'll spin it again. Having trouble seeing, Mike, whether my thread is flat. I think it is. Doesn't look flat.
So what are you looking at, Al?
I'm trying to look right at the base of the hook. So usually you can see it. You can see your threads is flat if you look at it. Okay, I've gone down the hook shank. Now I'm going to go back up, just like we did before. Here again, real important that we wrap one next to the other, and we make some flat wraps. Sometimes if you take your thread and let a little bit more thread out, you'll see the flat wraps. What was that, Mike?
I was going to say one of the things that I might suggest that's rudimentary is as you're wrapping down the shank, you're wrapping, count your wraps down to the end of the shank to the barb, and then you can actually counter spin your bobbin And you will know every single time that you come out on a flat.
I don't want to have to take my pants off though, Mike. I can
You're
only count.
recording,
I can only
Al.
count up.
Let's don't go there. I'm gonna post this on
Okay,
YouTube. Al.
okay, okay. We're ready to go forward with our super hair. Okay, here again, I'm gonna stroke it a few times here to try to make sure it's even, and I'm gonna bring the first wrap around.
Publicity you're
See,
adding
the camera doesn't show.
And I wanna
it,
make
but I have
sure-
no pants
Yeah.
on.
Ah, see what happened? I knew my thread wasn't flat. I knew it. You should never get that separation like I got right now. If your thread was flat, it would not do that.
I know this might sound crazy, Al, but everybody is learning from your mistake right there. Why?
There you go.
What
Yeah.
happens?
Nice.
He did it on purpose, we all know.
I
that.
know he did.
Creating a teachable moment. All those years behind the blackboard.
That's how I used to tell the kids, you know, I'm gonna make sure you're still listening. Okay, we've got it up to the front. We can tie it off. And we got a pretty good segmentation in it. A little better than I thought we would. Okay, we can clip off. And here again, I like to leave just a tag so it doesn't slip back under.
Is that material stretchable?
No.
Okay.
Maybe you it might be because you're nice and strong, but I'm not strong enough to stretch it.
You saying I smell?
Well, I could put it that way, but that wasn't what I meant. But okay, and we're going to whip finish it off
I think somebody likes using the super hair green.
and cut it off.
Yeah.
More real.
Okay, we're going to start then our black. Here again, the proportions are, we're going to go down to a point about halfway between the eye and the point of the hook. Remember, and we're not going to crowd the eye.
So you're saying
Okay.
1/3, 1/3, 1/3.
1/3, 1/3, 1/3. Okay, now we're going to do something a little different now. I'm going to use, I thought I had it out here.
Did I just steal it?
Yeah, I'm going to use some gray floral fibers on this.
That's a great idea.
And what we're going to do is, I'm going to even it up, make sure it's nice and even. Shoot, it kind of looks like I lost some of it. I'll just double it over. Okay, we're going to clip off our ends. And this time, we're going to leave about a ½ inch or so over the front of the hook eye. And make 2 nice pinch wraps. And leave it. And then we're going to wrap down our floral fiber. And we're wrapping back towards the bend. We're going to get to that point, that third that Mike was talking about. And this time, we're going to lift it up and we're going to clip it behind the thorax, between the thorax and body. I didn't bring my stuff with me. I didn't.
What do you need?
I didn't bring it with me. I'm sorry. That's all.
What do you need?
I was going to tie in some pearl
Mylar?
mylar, little small stuff. I don't have it. So
I may have some.
You're approaching
Will that?
9
Will that
minutes,
work?
Al.
that'll work.
Takes you 20 minutes to tie this fly and 1 cast to lose it.
Yeah.
You're such an optimist.
Okay, we're going to tie that in then right over the top of the thorax and make sure it's on top of the shank. And about 3 or 4 soft wraps.
What is that stuff, Al?
This is pearl mylar is what we should be using. This is just silver tinsel.
Yeah, you're right. Which one are you talking
Okay.
No, no, not.
Yeah, you're right.
I understand.
Yeah, so keep it vertical. You want to
I
keep it
understand
perpendicular.
that, yeah.
Okay. Then those fibers that we have hanging over the front, those become our legs again.
Next to each other. And
We divide them into two equal bunches.
Touching wraps all the way, because the pattern that you have right here is what's going to make the pattern on the block.
That stuff is nasty to try to.
It is.
Stays
It's
on.
got a mind of its own. That's where you take that clothespin thing he's got.
Okay, we'll split them.
You want a magnet? Let's use the magnet for that. Yeah, put a magnet back here to keep the unruly stuff if it doesn't stick in here. You're one of the super strongs.
Tie them in. Then bring this mylar over the top. Tie it in. And you've got your wing pad. And you got your legs.
What size hook you tying on?
06018. Anybody wants some the C Conch d'Elan? I've got some here. Okay. We got that done. We can tie it off then with whip finish.
You can see the pattern starts happening as you're wrapping.
Is this your pattern?
No. This is just a traditional pattern. Anybody could have tied it. Okay, clip off the floral fiber right behind the wing pad. We've got our legs formed. Then we've got a nice little CDC pattern. Nice little betas.
That's nice.
CDC?
Excuse me, a nice little betas pattern.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. As I said,